Today I'm going to be making pork and broccoli with instant rice. Normally we do beef, but I decided to do pork because I had pork chops here. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we'll save this other one for another night. Then we're going to use this McCormick beef and broccoli packet. It's easy, ready in 25 minutes. We've got our broccoli here, and you need 3 cups. You've got soy sauce here. This is Kikkoman's soy sauce, and it's less sodium. And you also need a box of minute rice. If you know how to use other rice, then you can. If you know how to boil it on the stove and use that, then you can. But I'm going to use that. And we're going to get started here. So the first thing what we're going to do is we are going to get a bowl and we're going to whisk together the seasoning, the 1.5 cups of water, and our soy sauce here. So let's do that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to whisk 1.5 cups of water. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a little bit too much water, so we're going to take a little bit out. Okay, so we need 1.5 cups of water and soy sauce, which is 2 tablespoons. I think that's going to be a little bit too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix this. This bowl is a little bit too less. So we're going to fix it. We're going to do 1.5 cups of water here. It says do it in a bowl. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it in here because it's actually a lot better. Now we need 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And we're going to use this soy sauce right here. It's low sodium. And we're going to take it and mix it into this right here, this water. And as it says to whisk it. So we're going to whisk it in. And we're going to whisk in our seasoning here. Our seasoning, once I get a whisk. Whisk right here. I'm going to pour all seasoning into here. And we're going to whisk it in very slowly. And I'm whisking it just to get all the lumps out. We're gonna save it just in case we need the packet to know what we're doing. Now what it says next is what we're gonna do next is we are going to take, it says add the cubed pork chops to the crock pot, pour in, okay. Okay, so we're gonna cut up our pork chops here and cube them. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing here. I'm taking my pork chops here. Okay, so what we're doing, cubing them up. Okay, that's one. We're going to do the next one here. Okay, so you see that we got all our pork there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys what we're doing. We want to make sure this crock pot is all cleaned in the inside. So we're going to grab a towel and we're going to wipe it out just to make sure there's no coating of anything in here. all the pork in there. Okay, so you see the pork chops are in there. Now what we're gonna do, is you're gonna see me. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna stir it. This whisk here, just to coat it all in the crock pot. Now we're gonna cover it. So we're gonna turn it on high, and it says 2 to 3 hours. So we'll be back momentarily. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this broccoli here. While this is cooking. Okay, so we have this here. We're gonna place it all in this strainer. We're gonna grab a bowl. I need something to put this in, so cause I gotta like strain all this out and then put it in something. Put it in this bowl when we're done. What we're gonna do is wash all this right now. And then I'm gonna measure out 3 cups. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we have this measuring cup here. We're gonna measure out 3 cups. One cup here. Not even 3 cups yet. We're gonna rinse this other one and we'll be right back. Okay, now what we're gonna do, move this off to the side. I don't know if we're gonna need the cutting board anymore. I'm not quite sure, but let me wipe my surface, dry my surface down. We're gonna measure out and we're gonna measure 2 cups of this. Cool. We measured 2 cups of rice here and we're gonna use it when we're ready. So yeah, so we'll be right back. We're gonna once this meat in here is all not pink anymore, then we'll add our broccoli and then we'll cook that a little bit and then what we're gonna do is once we cook our broccoli, then about 10 minutes after that we'll cook this. We'll add our rice and cook that for 10 minutes. We'll be right back. And you want to stir it every now and again so you don't get it all to stick. and we'll be back. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this thing off. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna stir this. We're gonna add all our broccoli florets. Okay, all of the broccoli florets. We add a broccoli in here, and I like broccoli, so it's gonna be good. Let me see something here. And let this cook. So we will be right back in 30 minutes. Now what we're gonna do is we are going to take this lid off and stir our meal. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a half a cup of water. I'm gonna add let me see this here. Let's see if this is half a cup. Nope, it's a little more than that. Okay, we're gonna add our water in. Half a cup of water with our 2 cups of rice here. And we're gonna stir this here. We're gonna need another half a cup. Sometimes it calls for, this recipe called for a half a cup, but sometimes I need 1 cup of water. So we're gonna have to do another half a cup here because it's not enough. We want all the rice to be covered, so we don't want it to be. Yeah, I don't think that's enough. I think I'm gonna have to do 1 cup of water. Because sometimes this half a cup stuff does not do really well. Okay, so I got 1 cup of water here. I'll have to get a little more water. The 1.5 cups more water. Now we're gonna let this cook. And we will be right back. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this off here. And I'm gonna stir it. Hopefully it's done. We're gonna let it cook a little bit longer and we'll be right back because it's not 100% done yet. So let it cook a little longer. And what I'm gonna do is yeah, we'll just let it cook a little longer here because we want to let all this water absorb. So once the water is all out, then we'll be done. So we'll be back momentarily. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna check this here. Now this is done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place it on a hot pad here, right here. And we're gonna unplug this. What we're gonna do we're gonna add some soy sauce to the top of it when we're done. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna plate of food now. It's gonna look really good. It actually smells really good too. This is a really nice Hamilton Beach. One of my family members gave me this Hamilton Beach Crockpot, and it actually, oh yeah, this one turned out a lot really good. And we're gonna place a little bit of soy sauce on the top, finish it off, and that's it. And this is what your pork and broccoli should look like here. It's pork, broccoli, and rice. And it's got a seasoning packet. You can get a McCormick one, or you can make it from scratch. I just use a McCormick one to save on time tonight. And yeah, and if you also wanna check out my other videos, you can. And I see a lot of you haven't followed me. So if you would feel free to hit the follow button here and please follow me, so you guys can see more of my videos. And don't forget to turn on post notifications, because if you turn on post notifications, then you'll get notified every time I post a new video. And see you in the next video.